option buyers chase big moves in the market, and if they're in right direction, they will definitely make money. On the other side, option sellers are always afraid of big moves, and they're always trying to hedge their positions so that these big moves do not give them loss. One person's loss obviously is other person's profit. That is why we say option trading is a zero sum game. Now, as an option seller, we also know that market has 3 to 4 kind of conditions. Market can go down very fast, market can go up very fast, and market can be very stable in a range also. Or the worst situation is market goes up very fast and then reverses from there and goes down very fast, which is the most difficult market to handle. Welcome to another video by the Option School. This is your friend Pradeep Singla. In today's video, I am going to show you a very popular strategy, very interesting strategy, and you will see how we are able to handle this strategy in very wild moves of the market. You can join our YouTube WhatsApp community. Link is given in the description. We provide you pre-market report every day morning. Let me now take you to 4th May, first day of the May series at morning 9:30 to start the trade. And I am doing a monthly trade. So 26th May is the expiry. Market is approximately at 24,215. VIX was relatively high even in May. So that is why this kind of trade is possible. Let me show you what can be the trade. I am trying to take a slightly aggressive trade so that we are required to do some adjustments. So what I will do, I will buy something like, let us say 24,800 call, and I will sell. Now this is approximately 190 rupees. So what I want to do, maybe I will divide it by 3, gives me around 65 rupees, and I will sell something like 25,200. I am going to sell 3 lots of this so that there is no debit left in the trade. So I am going to sell 1, 2 and 3 lots. Once I sell 3 lots, there is no debit left in the trade. There is 4,000 rupees credit only. And I can make the trade more aggressive if I sell 4 lots of this. Let us sell 4 lots of this. This is giving me a very good credit. This is 1:4 ratio spread on one side. I do not know market will go up or go down. If market goes up, this trade can be difficult to handle. So I will create another trade which is on put side also with very similar kind of conditions. Maybe I'll buy 23,700, which I am buying in 195 rupees, and I will sell around, I'll say, let's say, since I am selling 4 lots, I can take this leverage that I will sell very far away trade. So here, let me show you the trade. I will sell 4 lots of this, not 1 lot of this, 2, 3 and 4. So what I have done, let me explain the trade again. I have purchased 24,800 call. I have purchased it in approximately 190 rupees. I have gone 400 points above that and sold 4 lots in 85 each. So when I am getting 85 each, that means 85 plus 85 is 170, 170 plus 170 is 340. I have taken a huge credit in my call spread. On put side, I have purchased a put of 23,700 is 195 rupees, and I have sold 4 lots of 22,900, which is 800 points away. On put side, you always get a very decent gap. So 800 points away. So 70 plus 70 plus 70 plus 70, I get 280 rupees. I have given 195 rupees to the market. I have taken 280 rupees from the market by selling 4 lots. What is the name of the strategy? Please write in the comment section and we will see how this trade pans out. Now, if you see break-even points, I have a break-even point of 22,553, which is approximately 1,700 points on the downside, which is 6.9%. And if I see on the upside from 24,215, it is 25,413, which is around 1,200 points on the upside. So on the upside, safety is little less compared to what we have on the downside. If you want to really make it balanced, so what we can do, we can shift this call from 200 to maybe 300. Now the trade is more balanced. I am getting some extra depth on the upside also, and there is a sufficient space on the downside. Obviously, as a trader, you never want that, okay, you're required to do any adjustments in that. But you should not be afraid of doing adjustments also if required. Initially, I am taking a very wide trade so that I may not be required to run around every now and then with 100-200 points movement of the market. But definitely, if market becomes very volatile and it starts moving by 1,500 points, I should be ready. I should not be afraid of making adjustments. For better reach and visibility, request all of you to please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. All your likes and subscriptions are very precious to us. Thanks in advance. Let us now quickly see how this trade pans out. If I can just make this payoff diagram broader. right? Market is exactly in the middle. If market, now as I said, there are 4 kinds of market. If market remains very range bound, then I will get 11,329 rupees, which is my credit in the trade, which is around 2.2% of whatever is the estimated margin of the trade. Estimated margin of the trade is 5.14 lakh, and my credit is 11,349 rupees. So if market remains very range bound, it moves just 100, 200 points up and down, then also I am going to get around 2.2% in this trade, which is a very good monthly return considering this is a short month. We are starting from 4th of May and month is ending on 26th of May, right? Let us now see how this trade pans out and at what point in time we are required to do adjustments so as to safeguard our capital. Okay, not much move in the market. Trade is not taking away any money. Trade is not giving any profit also. Next day. Now the trade is giving me 66.11 right on the second day, which is a good profit. Maybe this might have happened because the VIX might have gone down or whatever has happened. Yes, VIX has also gone down because our estimated margin requirement has also gone down. Market is very, very stable. There is a good decay just in 2 days. So I'm already making 1.3% profit. But definitely we would like to make more and we would like to see how to tackle the trade in case there are big moves in the market. Next day, 7417, no issue at all. If I see the trades, now my purchase put is at around 132 rupees. It is losing 4,000 rupees. My sold put at 70 is now becoming 38.4. It has given me 83.98 as my profit. My purchase call has not decayed much. It is 172 from 189 and my sold call has melted more. So we are getting profit from all the selling things and we are getting a small loss from all the buying things, which is very common in these kind of trades, right? Let us see how the market pans out next. Not much of a move. Again, trade is giving me 9,000 rupees profit. Next, 88.53. Break-even points are very far away. So far, the trade has been very, very smooth. Market has gone down only by 300, 400 points from where we started. Next, now the market has gone down and a little bit of profit has reduced, but still we are into a very decent profit. I will say what can be the point where I will start doing my adjustments. Maybe this peak of this payoff diagram, which basically represents that, okay, 22,900. 22,900 is where I should start doing my adjustments. 22,575 is my lower break-even point. And once I do the adjustment, obviously this lower break-even point gets shifted to a further lower point. So I should not be in a hurry to do adjustment because still market is 23,637. My adjustment point is 22,900. So that means I still have 700 points to do the adjustments. I'm trying to just make this payoff diagram slightly better, right? So there is still a lot of space, nothing to worry and nothing to hurry in this trade. Let us see next day. Again, a downside move which has almost taken away all the profit from me. But still, it is not the adjustment point for us. And if you see on the call side, buying position is 21 rupees, selling position is 9 rupees. So it is 1:4. So 4 into 9 is 38 and buying position is 21. I still have 17 rupees. I can still keep it. Next day, again, market has gone up and we are making a very decent profit. On call side, definitely I can reduce everything now because hardly anything to receive. So what I have done, I have removed the buying of the call. I have removed the selling of the call. Now I am left with only one trade, which is one put purchased and 4 puts sold. My lower break-even point is 22,577 and market is at 23,582, which means I still have 1,000 points safety on the downside and I can definitely do some adjustments. My net credit from 11,400 has reduced by just 400, 500 points because I have removed everything on the call side. I have already booked profit on the call side. Now, in case market makes a move towards 22,900, definitely I should make an adjustment. Next day, it's an up move. We are making very good profit of 11,940. As we have seen in the initial payoff diagram, if we are getting 11,400, 500, we would have been very happy in the trade and now we are getting more than that. This is the time where we need to take a very, very conscious decision that yes, I want to book this trade. Even it is 15th of May only, I should definitely book this trade because otherwise if market goes up from where my credit is 10,894 only, and that would also mean that I will be spending unnecessarily another 11, 12 days in this market. So a very good point to book the trade, but just for getting sake, I will like to show you the trade till expiry. Next day, there is a fall in the market, which is good. Actually, this can be used as an opportunity also. What I will do, I will scare off this purchase put at 452 rupees, which is giving me a good profit. Let me scare off this put. I have scared off that put. Now I am left with only 4 puts of 22,900. I have scared off this 23,700 put at 452 rupees. What I am trying to do, let me show you. So I'll go back to option chain I have squared off this 23,700, and if I just buy 23,600, see the difference. What has now happened? My overall credit has increased to 14,664. Is there any damage to break even point? Not much. It was earlier very similar to 22,530. Now it has become 22,591. So not much of a damage on the downside for my break even point. But on upside, I have increased the credit substantially, which was earlier only 10,800 rupees. Now it has become 14,664. This is a very good adjustment in this kind of a scenario. Yes, in case market is going towards 22,900, this adjustment would not be very good. Obviously, we need to do some other adjustment. Let us see. No, market has not gone down, it has gone up. And now I'm making 16,289 rupees, which is a fantastic return on this trade. And we should definitely book this trade. If we are continuing this trade at this stage, what I would like to do, I would like to definitely reduce at least one position. If I'm reducing one position from here, from the sold put, we have 4 puts and I'm just making it from 1:4, I'm making it 1:3. This has given me another buffer on the downside. So now the trade is safe up to 22,457. I should do it or I should not do it. I think if I am continuing with the trade, I can do it. But if I want to book the trade, I can book the whole trade. By doing this, what you are doing is you are reducing the risk, but yes, you are also reducing the credit in the trade. If I do not want to reduce the credit in the trade, what can be the next step? I can shift my buying further down. Let me show you. I will book this also. 23,600 put buying. Now I'm left with only 3 sellings. So earlier I had 23,700 purchase, which I booked in profit. I shifted to 23,600. So instead of keeping 23,600, which is at 179 rupees, I can go 100 points down. I can buy 23,500 also, because in any case, everything is out of the money. This will again save me some more credit, or even I can go to 23,400. I'll buy this, see what is happening. Now again, I am able to fetch a credit of 16,146. My ratio is reduced from 1:4 to 1:3, but I am still able to maintain the credit in the trade. In case market goes up, I am least bothered. I will definitely make the kind of money I'm already making. In case market goes down, I have a decent break-even point, and I have reduced the position from 1:4 to 1:3. Right, let us move next and see what happens. Okay, market has gone down a bit. Now the blue line is coming into picture and it is giving me a profit of 17,855. Next, market has really gone up and this put has become hardly 15.8 rupees, which is very low in price. I would not like to take a risk. Right, so now only question is, my purchase put is 70.5. My sold put is 15.8. So if I multiply by 3 also, 15 plus 15 plus 15 will give me 45 rupees. But this put will take away 70 rupees. So 25 rupees loss from current situation I will have if I keep this position and market keeps on moving up. But yes, if market really tanks down in this payoff diagram, I can still make more money. So I'm just risking 20-25 rupees for up move, and down move I still have adjustments with me. I can still make more money. So let me continue with the trade. Okay, no issue. 17,000, 16,000. Market is moving up only. Nothing left in the trade. So love way also. So you made a decent profit. So this is how this strategy we tackled. We booked our call trades initially because there was nothing left in those trades. Why to keep it? And then in put trades, we have reduced our ratio whenever required. We have shifted our buying also downside to get more credit in the trade. Initially, when we started, if market would have closed at this horizontal line, we could have got 11,000 rupees. But because we have done some adjustments, instead of 11,000 rupees, we are getting 16,000 rupees. This is the benefit of doing a timely and a right adjustment. And that is what we teach you in our courses. We have done 3 workshops: iron condor, iron fly, and double calendar spread. We rebouted these workshops and converted them into courses. In these courses also, we teach you exactly how to enter, how to adjust the trade, how to lock the profit, and then how to exit the trade. All these framework we have given in all these 3 strategies. If you are interested in enrolling for any of these strategies or all of these strategies, you can contact us on the numbers given on the screen. All these strategies come with 12 months of real backtesting data. In addition to this, we have 3 kinds of membership: silver membership, TOS Insights, TOS Premium. Each of the memberships will give you more depth in option trading and option strategy and provide you with some more extra tools to make your trading journey better. If you're interested, you can click on the join button and see the memberships. I am leaving you with another very interesting video. Hope you will like it. Do not forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.